Palestinian Authority officials oppose release of Marwan Barghouti is the least shocking thing that I've ever heard. Fuck the Palestinian Authority. They can suck my fucking cock. Okay? Senior Palestinian Authority officials have requested from mediators that Fatah leader Marwan Barghouti be excluded from potential prisoner swap deal between Israel and Hamas, a source told the Middle East Eye. A source familiar with the negotiations told MEE on Sunday that the request was made by Majid Faraj, the director of the Palestinian General Intelligence, and Hussein al-Sheikh, the general secretary of the Palestine Liberation Organization's executive committee. I wonder why they don't want fucking Barghouti to be released. Well, there it is. It's because senior Palestinian Authority leaders believe Barghouti's release would threaten the leadership of Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, the least popular figure in the eyes of the Palestinians. And Marwan Barghouti is the most popular figure in the eyes of the Palestinians. And that's precisely why the Palestinian Authority would not fucking want Barghouti to be released from prison. According to the source, the United States, one of the three mediators involved in the indirect Gaza ceasefire negotiations, had reportedly agreed to remove Barghouti's name from any potential list Hamas is expected to present. By the way, it does no favors to Hamas to release Barghouti, as Barghouti is supposed to be a competing political entity, is not on Hamas's side at all in this conversation. And Barghouti is literally more popular than Hamas. Barghouti is more popular than Ismail Haniyeh. Barghouti is more popular than fucking Abu Ubaidah. He is a Fatah member who is directly in contest with Hamas. And yet they still want leaders of other factions to be released because Hamas as a political entity cares more about resisting against the Israeli apartheid than it does about its own personal political motivations. Its own personal motivations in terms of like being the managing governing body of Gaza or the managing governing body of Palestinians in general. They do, however, want to be the governing body for all Palestinians instead of Palestinian Authority, because the Palestinian Authority is a part of the security apparatus, the Israeli security apparatus, rather. But in terms of like having PFLP, DFLP be like political actors, they've collaborated. October 7 was a collaborative effort from all members of the Palestinian resistance across the board. They obviously also are literally trying to release prisoners that are directly they're major political enemies in this circumstance. Ones with actual proximity to power if they are released from prison, if they are free. Okay? Do we know what percentage of Palestinians support the Hamas regime? I mean, those numbers change in general, but we do know. The Palestinians are polled pretty frequently. Hamas is more popular in the West Bank than they are in Gaza. That much makes sense. To be fair, even though Barghouti is originally Fatah, he's been in favor of national unity leadership with Hamas and the other factions for a while. There were reports in Arab media that he was on the list on Saturday, so it'll be very sad if this is true. Barghouti is considered the Nelson Mandela of Palestinians, for the record. Marwan Barghouti is. For those of you who don't know, I've covered him before. He is seen as like a Nelson Mandela style figure. Don't know if you've seen this, but the IDF forces have already crossed the border. Initial report of IDF tanks crossing the fence in the south of the Gaza Strip. Also an infantry force. Well, never mind. It seems like Israel is already declining. It seems like Israel is already moving into Rafah and said fuck you to the last desperate attempt from Hamas to come to the table and be treated as fucking human beings. Israel is not going to do that. That's great. I think we should have gone into Rafah yesterday. There are no uninvolved civilians there. You have to go in and kill. You have to kill them before they kill us. That's Shimon Boker, the vice chairman of the World Likud, the international arm of Netanyahu's party. This is what he had to say 3 days ago on Channel 12's Ophira and Levinson talk show regarding the topic of the hostage deal and Rafah invasion.
עד הסוף, עד שהם יצעקו את המילה חמאס. אבל לפחות החטופים אומרים שאם תיכנס רצו לרפח, החטופים ירצחו.
אבל אנחנו רואים מה הם עושים, הם צוחקים
אז
עליהם.
תסביר לי רגע מה דעתך, כי לא הבנתי.
אני חושב שצריך להיכנס, אתמול כבר לרפיח, להיכנס...
ואז מה יקרה?
להיכנס ולהרוג.
ואז הם יצאו מתחת לאדמה.
אין שם בלתי מעורבים, צריך להיכנס ולהרוג ולהרוג.
The final chapter of Israel's genocide in the Gaza Strip begins. Amir Balbad adds, armored forces from the border area are firing massively at targets in the Rafah area. And that's it. In spite of the United States of America saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, over and over and over again, he's still doing it. The war cabinet is moving forward. And it seems like the last remaining area that has not been completely fucking pancaked by the Israeli occupying force. I mean, it is in dire... in a dire situation. America's red line was bullshit. Dude, I know it's the top of the hour ad break, okay? Please stop trying to fucking bait me with this dumbass Twitter link, okay? I know. I'm going to serve it right now, okay? Do you think that this is a time and place, chatter? Time and place. Do you think that that's a good time? Do you think that this is a good time to try to bait me at the top of the hour? Israel is fucking moving into Rafah? Jesus Christ. Anyway, yes, there's a 3-minute ad break now, okay? I'm serving it right now.